On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I'm going to be sharing with you a homemade baked chicken sauce for the very second time. But I want to pause right here to say special thanks to all my supporters, my subscribers, those who comment, those who are silent. Thank you all so much. Remember to make sure that you're thumbsing up the videos. Leave a comment below. Yes, remember to share out the videos. Remember to like the video so that YouTube can recommend these cooking videos. It's coming to the holiday seasons. Lots and lots to be done. Remember to like the videos. Thank you all so much. I want to send a special shout out to my patrons. And if you'd like to be a part of my Patreon family, click on the link in the description and show us some love on Patreon. Our post notification shout outs today, they go right up there. Today I'm going to be making for you an upgraded homemade baked chicken sauce. But to this baked chicken sauce, I'm going to put a twist. So I have got here some grated garlic fresh, have some tomato ketchup, some ginger powder, balsamic vinegar, and I'll put the measurements on the screen as you go along. Some compact brown sugar, you could substitute this with honey. Some fish and meat sauce. I've got here some spicy brown mustard, some red cooking wine, a little blackstrap molasses, of course, and some cayenne pepper, and I've got here some mustard, just regular yellow mustard. So this baked chicken sauce is going to be a spicy mustard flavor baked chicken sauce. I'm going to be showing you how to do the sauce, and probably in the next video or another video to come I'll be showing you how to use this sauce on your chicken. Now I have here this spicy brown mustard. I'm not going to put a lot of it, it has a different flavor, so I'm going to spoon probably about a tablespoon in there. Okay. And to our regular mustard, I'm gonna put about, remember mustard is sort of strong tangy, so I'm gonna put about 2 tablespoons. Yes, I think 2 tablespoons would be enough. We're gonna put the measurements as we go along on the screen for you. Use any fire mustard you want. You can. This is just a spicy brown mustard, so you can feel free. Try to know your mustard type, and because some different have other different thing there. We're gonna put in about 2 tablespoons of sugar. That could be less. I'm using some ginger powder into this, and I'm gonna be putting in about a teaspoon. Spicy homemade baked chicken sauce, and I'm putting in some cayenne pepper. You could put in some Scotch bonnet, any pepper sauce of where you know where hot as you want it. I'm putting in about 3/4 of a teaspoon of that. These are like powder, so I'm gonna try to get them. You could do this in your what's that thing? You could do this in your food processor or anything that you have, your little ninja. You could have made the blend in there. So may I say? So you saw me just added my grated garlic. We're gonna dissolve the cayenne because it's powdery, and the garlic powder, the ginger powder, and the cayenne pepper. You could, of course, right in here use your fresh ginger root. So we are making it. You see the color that it's coming with? Yes. We're gonna do some mixing. You gotta mix this thoroughly. My balsamic vinegar, about a tablespoon. Fish and meat sauce, and I'm gonna be putting about 1/2 tablespoon. This is some red cooking wine. I'm just gonna be putting about that in there. Want to mix it. If you mix it and it gets too thin, we might want to add a little more ketchup. So let's mix this out. Let's get this blend in. So as I say, as I will put the required proportions on the screen going there for you. Let's blend this in. So it's gonna come with a different, you know, like a soda. You'll see the color that it's gonna come with. I think we're okay. We've got that sort of, you see that sort of burnt orange looking thing, but it's not gonna remain that way because in here I'm gonna be putting about a teaspoon of blackstrap molasses. With my blackstrap molasses just added, I'm just gonna start mixing it. Just mix, just continue mixing. As I said, but maybe you can just blend it by hand. Anything that mixes easily, you don't want to give it too much of a, you know, rough. There's not anything rough. You just want to make sure that you mix it in whatever you're mixing. You want to make sure you have, you see that? This is a pretty color baked sauce. Real pretty color. You see this color? So we're going to dissolve our blackstrap molasses right in there. And last but not least, I'm going to be adding a tablespoon and a half of melted and cool butter. This time we're using natural butter, not margarine like what we used the last time. This is to end up that your chicken has that nice glossy finish. Remember baked chicken? Baked chicken is not a chicken that is supposed to be, it's not supposed to have a brown stew chicken finish, you know, family soft and saggy. Baked chicken is supposed to be a chicken that is more on the drier side. You see what I'm saying? So as I told you, somewhere down the line, done more on the drier side, but at the same time, so your butter is gonna be giving you some time to mix in, because you know, say I've melted butter more like oil, so you're gonna spend some time and you're gonna just mix it in thoroughly until everything dissolves. It's an upgraded baked homemade baked chicken sauce. I put a twist to it. I did one probably about 5 years ago. People really they embrace that one, you know. So you can make this. I'm making this, put in it to refrigerate, and when you see me in some other video, maybe not the next video, we will be using this homemade different twist baked sauce to do some baked chicken. Okay, so you know, have to have the sauce at the time. Sometimes you just come in and you want to have some baked chicken. If you think it's like just too thin for you, you can probably add a little ketchup. But I guarantee you, as you put it to set in that refrigerator, it's gonna get all thickened. Okay. Remember, I don't know if I put no cornstarch in it, in the ketchup, and maybe mustard sitting them have cornstarch in them already. I think I'm fully mixed now. Yeah. And I'm gonna pour it here. Maybe it could be a little thicker, but if that is so, when we are ready to bake, we'll just add a little more ketchup. But for now, I don't want it to get too thick. So, I'm gonna taste from my spoon. Yes, I am getting the taste of the mustard. I was thinking that I am getting some mustard taste. I'm getting everything, that tang, that sweet, that spice. I am getting it. Look at me right here now. All mixed in, and I'm gonna be pouring it into this because I am going to be putting it into my refrigerator for that extra baked chicken video. That them I see it? Yep. You see how much we got there? Yeah, I'm gonna put all the measurements of what I use in here. I'll put it on the screen so you can make your own. Have it in your fridge, you know, fermenting until even the holiday season. You just, you know, so when you make a baked sauce like this, you don't need to over season your fowl. Okay? You don't need to go season your fowl and not go on too much with your fowl. You see that? You see that? It doesn't have that dark color. It has that sort of like a, I don't know, like a maroon, whatever the color. I want to tell me. We don't want it too dark because we added the mustard. From my kitchen to yours. From my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your plate, and most of all to your stomach. It is spicy, homemade, baked chicken sauce done just for you. Please do enjoy.